Um, damn it, I'm gonna have to edit again. Hey guys, Daily Kamell here, and today I am going to do the survey regarding general gameplay that Konami's given us in game uh, today. And yeah, if you know me, you know that I am very critical of Konami and how they handle Duel Links. I feel like there has been a lot of margin for them to do a lot, and I feel like they have not done very much. So, with criticism, I like to be as respectful as possible because I want them to take it seriously. I really want these changes to be made because I think they are very important to the future of the game, and I think Duel Links is hurt a lot and it gets a bad reputation from a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh's existing fan base and a lot of the popular people because of a lot of these things. And let's talk about why I think what could change and based on the questions that they asked in the survey. So let's see what Konami has to say. Thank you for your continuous support of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Thank you, Konami. Based on player feedback from surveys, we'll be improving in-game features as well as adding new characters. If you have any requests for future updates, please inform us through the survey below until February 20th. So you get 6 weeks. Please do it. Everyone counts. Please be respectful. And if you can't think of anything to say, you can just copy-paste my answers. How about that? Let's do that. In addition, we would like to thank everyone for participating in our surveys. As a sign of gratitude, we're giving away the following players who will answer the survey 50 gems. So nice. They're greasing you a little bit. They want you to tell them. They want you to tell them off a little bit, even if you just answer the multiple choice questions respectfully. So let's go. Are you enjoying dueling? Yes, I am enjoying dueling. Out of everything in Duel Links, I think that in a duel, the sounds, the voices, the music, the gameplay, everything is good, except I will say this again, clicking on PC is kind of unenjoyable, especially in a duel. It causes you to miss out on a lot of seconds in the timer a lot, but besides that, dueling's great. Were you able to understand how to duel? Yep, game pretty much taught me how to duel. But it left out a couple mechanics that are pretty pivotal to understanding playing in a competitive level. So look at that. How is the difficulty of the NPC duels? I would say it is very easy. Even lately in raid duels, the final level, you can just run them and they are like the equivalent to a level 20 duelist. Not difficult at all. Are you enjoying ranked duels? No. I am not enjoying ranked duels. I have not played ranked duels in many months. I've been playing Duel Links for 3 years and I stopped playing ranked consistently and probably 2019, 2 years ago, because ranked duels is not engaging. There is no meaningful sense of progression and they have not made any meaningful changes to ranked at all in Duel Links. They have just made it so that you get 5 gems on a win. And I think that a COG ranking ladder, something like that, is desperately needed in Duel Links. There needs to be an added layer to ranked duels. It is too one-dimensional, and it makes the level of play in Duel Links a joke, frankly. So more on that later. We'll talk about that. How is usability and pacing of duels? It's fine. Whatever. I don't even know what that question means. How are the controls for the deck edit feature? They're pretty good. They've made a lot of quality of life changes to it. How are the controls for Duel World? They're fine. What is your overall level of satisfaction with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? And I've got to hit Konami with this, Duel Links it's a game. I like it. You know me. I be doing the change. I'd be doing all that stuff because I love that part of Duel Links. I love the spirit, getting immersed, everything. But in terms of the game systems, Duel Links is desperately lacking in every sense. I think that each system of Duel Links at its core is desperately lacking of strong updates that get players engaged and make players want to play the game and make them feel rewarded and give them a feeling of progression and wanting to do more. Because each system in Duel Links is lacking that, the overall experience in Duel Links comes down, and players are often discouraged because they run into walls and they feel like there's not much that they can do with their gameplay to get around it. They feel trapped. And I think that is a part of a lot of dissatisfaction with Duel Links. So I have I have prepared a response. I hope it fits in this box. And yes, it did. The entire thing fit. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I just did a quick cut just to make sure that my entire response fit, but it did. Just to make sure it just is not going to show it right there. So I will read you my response to this question. Did you experience any difficulty with the gameplay or controls? Was anything difficult to understand? Please share any specifics. So I said, dual rooms have issues that have lasted years. Click registering on PC is very unreliable on every clickable surface in the game. I don't understand why there were no meaningful updates to progression and to rank duels, and I don't understand why gold is unused. So you can see I kind of paraphrased for that one. I wanted to try to hit them with, they asked, was there anything you don't understand? So instead of just giving them what they thought they were going to get, I wanted to give them what I wanted to give them. So I don't understand why there are no updates to ranked in 4 years, and I don't understand why a currency like gold is being unused after 4 years for anything other than getting card trader cards and upgrading cards to prismatic and upgrading skill and getting skills in the skill lottery. Come on, man. There should be more ways to get cards, right? That's what we're putting in our decks. We need more ways to get more meaningful cards. Come on, all this stuff can't be in boxes. That's bad game design. Straight up. That needs to be improved. So we're going to hit submit on that. Go to the next page. Please give us your feedback on various features. Please share your feedback on ranked duels. I participate because it's enjoyable. Can't check that one. I participate for the rewards. Can't check that one. I hesitate to duel against other people. Can't check that one. I don't know how to build a strong deck. I don't have the right cards. Do they know who they sent this survey to? None of the above. We'll check on that. Any comments on the ranked duels you would like to share? So, I will read you my comments on ranked duels and then I will paste them in. Ranked duels need an update. There is no continuous challenge. A ranking ladder for King of Games would fix this. Ranked ticket rewards are lacking. Ranked is unenjoyable. There is no sense of meaningful progression. Reaching King of Games is an empty accomplishment. Duel Links does competitive play poorly. Your challenge should not stop after you reach King of Games. And that is something that I really want to hammer into a lot of people's heads and to them thinking, because there is no way that I should get to King of Games and not be able to be like, oh man, I've got King of Games, but I've just got in. That guy's King of Games, but he's got 300 wins this month. He got King of Games on the first day. He's already got 300 wins. He's at the top of the ladder. He's gonna get gems as a reward for being the top in NA or something like that. Every other game does this, and Duel Links loses nothing from promoting the top players from playing that much. Regular people who spend money on the game would be like, oh man, I gotta play ranked so I can get these gems, man. I can just get recognition in the game, and that recognition in game transfers over to the community, and a COG ranking ladder would honestly improve so much in Duel Links. And all they have to do is provide some recognition at first if they want to test it, and then rewards later on. Gems are, I would hope, but honestly, a COD ranking ladder would improve the game dramatically, and I think that it is a crime that it is not in there yet. But I hope desperately, that is my one hope, if they do nothing else, that is implemented into the game. So yeah. Next, was the dual column feature available from information and then helpful tips that introduces basics dueling knowledge helpful? Choose one. I am going to say it is very helpful, and I'm going to say that because the dual column, it provides a lot of detailed information on how to build decks, what kind of cards are known as like staples. They don't call them staples, but they refer to them as like popular cards that you can play in every deck, how to build like decks around archetypes, strategies, and things like that. So that is all generally helpful information that is good in the game. However, I did prepare a response for this one as well, and it reads as follows: please make dual column articles into optional scripted duels with small rewards. More players will use them if they are presented in a more familiar medium. So yeah, I think dual column is great, but I do think that not a lot of people utilize this because it is over here in information, helpful tips. Like, you have to go through 2 windows to get to it, and a lot of people, they're dueling. They're not looking at dual column, even though the tour guide will tell them to go to dual column every now and then. But I think they should just make them into tutorial scripted duels like they already have, like the dual school things. So I think making them into that would make a lot more people access them. All right. Please give us your feedback on various features. When creating decks, is it helpful having the auto build deck feature available on the deck edit screen? I am going to say that it is not helpful. But I am going to say this. I'm not going to say not helpful because they want me to say this this option here, because I have some very key things to talk about the auto build deck feature, and I will list them here as follows. Boom. I'll just put them here, and then yeah, I don't have to answer this part because it says if I was not aware. So perfect. The auto build deck feature is unhelpful and detrimental to new players' understanding of deck building. This system should be removed and replaced with a more helpful system. And yes, I do feel very strongly about this as someone who takes time to introduce people to the game. This is something that people should not see when they start playing the game and when they think about building decks. Auto build deck, that's not even a competent way to make a auto duel deck to duel NPCs. Even then, you should try to craft it around a strategy. There's no scenario which I have used auto build deck when they have implemented it in around 2019. I was like, this is a feature that even like new players shouldn't even use. Like, I don't know why that was implemented. I do believe they should remove that and just acknowledge auto duel decks and just tell people to build the decks to defeat NPCs very easily. Since they are like, observing NPC duel strength, they should like acknowledge that. No point in not doing that, right? Okay, next. Please tell us who'd like to, please tell us what who'd like to see in future updates. That's another thing, Konami. I'd like you to get someone who is competent at translating things into English, or you can get me. I'll do it. duelingsentertainment@gmail.com. Hit me up. Or just anyone that is competent in translating the game. There are way too many translation errors. There's there's a lot of big translation errors with skills where they do the wrong things because they're translated incorrectly from Japanese into other languages. That is ridiculous. So get some competent translators, man, for real. So please select new features. Please select new features you'd like to see in the future. All right. A new PvP event, yes. A new PvE event, yes. Additional characters, yes, 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 yes. Give me all that. Any comments on PvP duels and features you would like to share? Okay, so I have recorded a response for this, and it goes as follows. I'll read it to you now. PvP duels need to be more seamless. Fix all duel room bugs. Add ability to customize duel features in duel rooms. Add a King of Games ranking ladder with rewards. Add meaningful rewards to ranked duels. Add PvP/PvE tag duels permanently. Duel more creative PvP events. So yeah, I think this is very, very important to the game. All of that stuff is super important. PvP as a whole has to evolve in Duel Links. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, right now, don't at me. Clip it and ship it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is the best way to experience Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links has the most accessible community in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! It has the most helpful community and the most easy to access community of people that can help you and improve and get you involved in competitive play from the jump. From someone who installs the game to get you into tournaments and competing, it's the fastest, seamless, and most enjoyable experience by far. They need to capitalize on that and improve the in-game experience to go along with that. Because right now, we're carrying them, to be honest. PvE tag duels, they've been doing it for a while. We need PvP tag duels. PvP events are a joke. People just play the most confident spam deck. It's been Shiranui. I don't even want to know what it is going to be the next time it comes around. They need to innovate PvP events. Fix all duel room bugs. It is inexcusable how many duel room bugs there are. Shadow dueling, people having game bugs, going back to duel rooms. It ruins the integrity of competitive play, and that's the only way to confidently play other players in Duel Links. Trying to duel people if they're your friend is a joke. It's a buggy mess. It does not work. PvP duels need to be more seamless. If you're not going to duel in the duel rooms, there needs to be easier ways to duel other people, and that doesn't mean on ranked. There needs to be other ways to choose who or you are going to duel with. That means dueling your friends. I don't know what they're going to do. They got to figure it out. It's ridiculous. There's been no updates to that in 4 years either. The ability to customize duel features in duel rooms. That includes the ability to choose who goes first and second. Maybe roll a dice, flip a coin. I don't know. Choose who starts with certain life points. I don't know, like, stuff that lets you manipulate the terms of a duel. Stuff like that. There's time already, but other stuff. I don't know. There needs to be more creative options. In a duel room, it doesn't matter. It's not the ladder. You're not gaining anything from that. It's just straight up fun. Add meaningful rewards to ranked duels. There's no reason that every viable card should be from a box or a structure deck. You should be rewarded for reaching a great height in ranked duels. I believe you should receive a reward that is worthy of you getting there. Give people an SR Dream ticket for getting, like, I don't know, 500 wins on the COG ranking ladder that they should have in the game, like getting to like top 500, like something like that, and yeah, that is about it for this part. Just gotta hammer in that COG ranking ladder, man. They really need to add that to this game. It's really a shame they don't have that. All right, and finally we have, what Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters would you like to see in the future? So I know that you guys probably have your list. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I have a pretty vast list that I am going to list here. and I am going to list them in order for you guys. Let's go. Duke Devlin, Rebecca Hawkins, Atticus Rhodes, Jim Crocodile, Zone, Misty Treadwell, Sherry LeBlanc, Vetrix, Quattro, Vector, Rio, Nistro, Dextra, Quinton, Dr. Faker, Anna Kaboom, Kathy Catherine, and all the Barian characters. So yeah, that is going to be my response there. I think that is a pretty extensive one. Let me know if there's anything I missed. Oh, you know what I'll put in there as well? I'll put what's, oh my god, what is Grandpa Yugi's name? Grandpa Yugi. Oh man, that's a shame. I don't remember his name, but you guys are gonna roast me in the comments for that. I'm sorry, but we're doing that live. That's going in there. Is there anything else, such as fixes, features, events, etc., you would like to see in the future for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? So I have updated that here. And boom. I'm going to read you this entire response because I believe it is very good. And it goes as follows. Duel Links needs strong updates to its currencies and surrounding systems. The rank system has remained without meaningful updates for 4 years. There needs to be more of a challenge in the game. Reaching the highest rank should not mean your challenge ends. I would like to see more attention put on updating Duel Links properly and more interaction with the global Duel Links community. And yeah, that is something that has really been eating away at me as a American player of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. You know, not to say anything crazy, but it is. There are no events, no online events, no live events, no nothing. I mean, there's stuff at conventions, but there's nothing accessible to us. We don't even have a Twitter account that updates frequently. It is absolutely insane how there are no resources available for Duel Links to just the non-Japanese community. I think they need to do a lot of work at, you know, making sure that they are in touch with the community of players around the world, not just in America, but in Europe, in, you know, other countries as well. Yeah, they need to do a lot there. Strong updates to its currencies. There are a lot of currencies: jewels, gold, orbs, gems. Gold does nothing if you've played the game for over a year. Gate keys, a lot of these things that are just limiters on you in the beginning and kind of like trying to make you want to spend money on the game, and they're just like something that you just build up and up and up until you have so much that you just can't count anymore. So they're very pointless. They need to revamp the currency and the surrounding systems. I think that the gem system, how you only use them to get cards, that is the only viable use of gems. I think that needs to be changed. Let us use them on more creative, you know, customizables and things as well, but then also give us cards in more accessible places that we can use in our decks viably as well. Because, you know, let's be honest, you know, you're not using the new card trader card that's coming out. You know, Kite Ward's probably the last one you used. You're not using any of the new ranked duel reward cards, any of the new event cards lately. A lot of them, most of them have been very bad. They need to make actual viable rewards in other places in the game. It is very, very bad that that does not happen. And we need a lot of people to say that, especially the people that Konami is listening to. A lot of people really need to say that. What else did I write here? The rank system has remained without meaningful updates for 4 years. Yes, ranked has not changed. You go from rookie to king of games, and it stops in king of games, and that's it for 4 years. There needs to be an update. The king of games ranking ladder needs to happen. It is very simple to implement into the game. They already rank us for KC Cup. They just need to slap it on all year round. Update it every week. They don't have to update it every day. Update it every week. Then you can know how much do I have to grind in King Games. If I get the number 1 spot in King Games, or the top 5 people, they get a dream ticket for their region. Oh my god, do you know how many people would be playing ranked? There would be a ton of ranked streams. You would see Kamell's trip to ranked, Kamell's trip to number 5, Ryan's trip to number 5, PDS trip to number 5. It would be absolutely insane. Why is that not in the game? It absolutely boggles my mind. People would be so engaged in Duel Links if they added it. And yeah, they need to add it to the game, for sure. Reaching the highest rank means your challenge should not end. Right, I already covered that. I would like to see more attention on updating Duel Links properly. Yes, Duel Links is oftentimes not being updated properly. What does that mean? That's a multi-layered answer. One, when the game updates, a lot of the times stuff is broken. There's always stuff broken. It doesn't matter, they fix stuff like that. But when I mean update the game properly, they need to provide meaningful updates to each of the game's systems as time goes on, to ensure that they remain fresh and working properly and beneficial to the players playing the game. A lot of the systems that we have, they just don't work like that. They're old. They need to get new ones. So yeah, I'm just going to keep that one short and simple. And I'm going to hit submit on this survey. So thank you all for watching my submission of the survey to Konami. I don't know how you all feel about it, but hopefully you feel as strongly as I do about it, and you submit a heartfelt and honest survey. Thank you for my 50 gems. So yeah, that is just about it. Peace out, guys. See you later.